Morning, all. Yeah, well, for the next 7 minutes, it is morning, which means that this will be a live by the time it goes live, so it should be afternoon, all, I guess. Either way, however you'd like that. And some people have noticed I've started changing the pennant here. Now I have the All Star pennant that has all of the mascots on it, so I think that's kind of fun. I'm glad I got that. And speaking of All Stars, we are back from the All Star break tonight, so we get back at it. I had a nice 10 hours of sleep last night. Nothing makes you more tired than a vacation, I guess. But either way, we've got two games tonight, and they're both early games. So, merciful schedule maker tonight for me. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, both games getting started then. Colorado in New York against the Rangers. This should be a fantastic game. This is the first of two meetings. They'll meet again March the 28th. The Colorado Avalanche, 32, 14, and 3 overall. McKinnon, 31 goals, 53 assists, 84 points. Absolutely fantastic season thus far, and we'll see how much further he can take this starting tonight. Cale Makar, 12 goals, 46 assists, 58 points. Makar, one of the, if not the best defenseman in the NHL. I'll say the best defenseman in the NHL. Sure, that won't lead to any arguments because it's the internet. On the Rangers side, they're 30, 16, and 3 overall. Lafreniere, 12 goals, 17 assists, 29 points. I think he's had a very good year. And Adam Fox, 39 games, 8 goals, 29 assists, 37 points, continues to be one of the best defensemen in the NHL. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the New York Islanders and the Toronto Maple Leafs. This has been a very predictable run thus far. They've met two times. Both times it's a 4-3 win for the Islanders in overtime on December 11th and January 11th. However, it is now February 5th, or February 5th. I don't know, what month is it? February 5th. Anyways, I should have a calendar right in front of me. I don't. But either way, since we are now looking at, obviously it wouldn't be January 5th. Should I be going back in time? Maybe I went back in time. Anyways, February 5th, not being a date that has the 11th in it, we should get a different result. We'll see. Let me know why you think it's going to be a 4-3 win for the Islanders in overtime in the comment section below, including who gets the winner. But 2017 and 12 is the record for the Islanders. Barzal, 13 goals, 38 assists, 51 points. Really good season for Barzal. Remarkable development in terms of his points production this year. Dobson, 6 goals, 46 assists, 52 points, has truly arrived. On the Toronto side, they're 25, 14, and 8. Matthews, 40 goals, 18 assists, 58 points. So, yeah, that's quite the goal scoring there from Matthews. He does look like he'll hit 60 easily. Does he have a chance at 70? Yes. Do I think he hit 70? Maybe not, but 60 definitely within reach. Riley, 7 goals, 33 assists, 40 points. A very good defenseman on their blue line. And, of course, with Toronto news as well. Kampf will be considered day-to-day as of next week, but he's not going to play this week. So, next week he should play at some point in time. They're not sure of when. And for Wall, if you were looking for a positive update, maybe fast forward this video a couple, maybe 20 seconds. Wall is likely out for weeks to come, so he's not seen as being close. He has missed the last 25 games. The good news being Samsonov gets to start tonight. Martin Jones has looked good in his call-up as well. So goaltending hasn't really been the concern for Toronto recently, but there's a game tonight, so we'll see if it's a concern as of, I would say, about 8 o'clock my time tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. It's Toronto, so these things can change quickly. Lindy Ruff is not ruling out Jack Hughes playing at some point this week. He did return to practice today, but not exactly saying when. He's expecting Jack Hughes back in the lineup. This is good news, of course, for New Jersey fans and, of course, for Hughes as well. New Jersey finds themselves outside of the playoffs, but not so far outside of the playoffs that they shouldn't be able to go on a bit of a run here, but they're going to need to play better than they've been playing lately. So we'll see how things go for them there. For the Vancouver Canucks, and for Canuck fans wondering where Elias Lindholm would slot into the lineup, the top two lines of practice today. Suter on the left side with Miller and Besser, and Mikheyev on the second line on the left side with Pettersson and Lindholm. So it looks like initially Lindholm may be playing on the wing with Pettersson, Mikheyev on the other wing. That's a very good top six. We'll see how it goes. You knew they weren't going to touch that third line. That third line's been fantastic for Vancouver. We'll see how this all turns out and whether or not Lindholm stays on the wing or if he ends up playing down the middle. But this is definitely going to be fun to see with Rick Tocchet where he takes things. Mark Scheifele is set to return tomorrow against the Winnipeg Jets. A lot of excitement as well about Monahan joining the team. What he might be able to do for them in the face-off circle. They've had their challenges in the face-off circle. Getting Scheifele back and having Monahan added to the lineup should help in that regard. But yeah, so we'll see how that all turns out. Let me know your thoughts as a Jets fan, which line you want to see Monahan play on, and who you figure, line mates are going to be up and down the lineup. So let me know your thoughts on that one. So one of the reasons this video is delayed today, beyond where I would normally have my first video of the day, is London police holding their presser. And at the time where I had this board set, I thought, okay, I'm about 15 minutes out from when this is going to start anyways. I might as well wait until after the press conference. We did not learn a lot from the press conference. I didn't expect that we would. But what we've learned is that they have evidence either that they didn't have in 2019 or they didn't bother with in 2019. But definitely when the case was closed in 2019, we're not getting a lot of information on that. It's pretty clear that London police doesn't want to throw their own under the bus on anything that happened here. But there is an apology towards the complainant in this case that there wasn't any charges brought back in 2019, that the case was just closed. And then outcry occurred, which seemed to make this case get reopened. And so now it's going to go to trial. One thing to keep in mind is it's in Canada. There's no Fifth Amendment. You have to answer questions when you're asked. So we'll see how it all turns out. The other thing we did find out today, or two things we found out today. First off, the official court proceedings have been adjourned until April the 30th. The defense attorneys in this case are going to be provided the information for discovery, which seems early. They did have a defense lawyer in TSN studio talking about this, and she said it feels like they're trying to hurry this along. They're trying to get this through the court system quickly, so they're trying to make sure that they're a step ahead. So we'll see how it all turns out. But Michael McLeod has 2 charges. Everybody else has 1 charge in this case. So McLeod with 2, and we're going to find out exactly what all this entails once the trial gets going. There are a couple of bans in place when it comes to names involved with this case, and I figure that'll be respected across the board. Usually is on this side of things, but yeah. So at any rate, London police not giving us a lot more information in this, and it did feel like at times they were going overboard to say, look, that we're really great and we do our best to do our best job. But again, they will not say anything negative about anybody within their own force. And so, yeah, we'll have a better idea of what they have and what the case is once we get there. Anything between now and then is basically just speculation. Any detail they did provide today was something that we already kind of knew. The only difference being the fact that McLeod has 2 charges and everybody else has 1. Because I'd seen that there were some rumors that Formenton might get more charges than the others, and also all 5 will be tried together, which means that when someone's on the stand as a prosecution witness, they will be cross-examined by 5 different attorneys, because each of the defendants in this case has their own attorney. So they all have the right to be defended, and so, yeah, we'll see how it all turns out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event that you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.